Test, test. Hello, 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 hello. Alright, welcome to the London live stream. Looking for shorts on Euro USD and Pound USD. Okay, recording software is sorted. Looking to short Euro USD and potentially Pound USD as well, based off this structure here. Mostly going off the DXY, which we'll go over in a second. Pound USD is also closing as a nice setup here. I'm just going to pop in my potential entry here. Okay, so I've just put in my pending order on Euro USD. Just a quick look. There's no news for the London session here. Okay, so most of this is based off the DXY. So let's just quickly go to the DXY here. As we can see on the daily, we're just working with the previous daily close. We have a nice bullish candle here. Now I'm anticipating this next candle today to continue bullish. So I'm simply waiting for, on the lower time frame, a swing formation after a change of state of delivery here. So as you can see here, this low was broken. We have a new high created. This is the previous daily high, and price is retesting a PD array here. So we got a 4-hour fair value gap that I'm looking for a reaction. We actually do have some SMT, smart money trap, with Euro, and if we compare to Euro to Pound USD as well. So we have high broken, change state delivery, retest. Based off this, I believe today the dollar is going to get strong, which means on Euro USD, I'm anticipating some weakness to the downside, and comparing the charts, it's basically inverse to the DXY. So as you can see on the daily candle here, we've closed bearish. Same thing, but looking to the downside, we're looking for a swing formation, which on the 4-hour we have here. We zoom out, we can see bearish structure is still being respected. We have this double top level here formed, a nice push to the downside, and a small retracement here, on the 4-hour, which I believe is going to be this swing formation for the continuation of the next daily. So looking at this 4-hour candle right here, I believe that this is a good indication we're going to continue bearish in the next 4-hour, in the current 4-hour. So the fact that this candle is pushing bullish now is a good sign. I would like to see price create the wick first and then flip bearish. So SMT, as you can see here, with Pound USD. So Pound USD took the high, Euro USD failed to create that high, and then the same with the DXY and Euro USD as well. So the low was created, but inversely, the high wasn't being able to be taken. So this is all I really see for today. Just going to go to AUD USD. This bullish move here is based off the news. It's the only pair out of the ones that I trade that is pushing bullish. If we're talking about correlation, so AUD USD is pushing bullish from the news, CPI and building approvals during the Asia session today. So I'm not trading this pair. I'm going to leave it. There's no setup forming on it anyway. So Euro USD looks bearish. Pound USD looks bearish. USD CAD is bullish, so that indicates the USD strength that I was talking about. So not going to trade that either. And then yen looks a bit messy. The daily was bearish, but we're currently pushing bullish, and this is no setup for me to take on pound JPY. And I already took a setup on Euro JPY yesterday, which looks like my targets on the weekly outlook are about to be met here. So that's awesome to see. I could have actually placed a order on pound USD as well. It's just that Euro was looking weaker. If I did that, let's have a look. What would I be looking at? 1 to 2 as well. I mean, ideally, I'd like to be triggered into Euro USD on this pair, on this session, sorry. I'm just going to see how this setup is looking. 95. Looks like we did get the move off that 15-minute fair value gap on pound USD. Just waiting. Really want to get tagged in on Euro USD though, because it is weaker. I guess we're going to fluctuate during the pre-London session and then on London Open, so we'll see. I think I'll wait for this 15-minute candle to close on pound USD, and then I'll set the limit order. So I only to be taking one. It's either going to be Euro USD or pound USD here. Okay, so just going over this again, weekly is bearish, daily is looking bearish. We have a retracement in the new, we have a retracement on the 4-hour, which is what I believe to be the daily wick, and the fact that we've had this high swept during Tokyo Open by the mid-Asia session 4-hour candle indicates to me that this is going to continue bearish. I just need price to pull back a little bit further to create the new 4-hour bearish wick here, and then that will tag me in, and then I'm looking for the continuation to the downside, which will then form the new daily candle. I do much rather Euro USD structure here. That's annoying. So I'm just going to see what would happen if I take this from the order block after a close. 12 pips would be my stop loss. Gonna be patient here. So, plan on Pound USD. If this 15-minute candle closes bearish, I'll place my entry at this level again for potential tag in another retest of the fair value gap. But if we continue to push bearish, break below this low here, I may use this order block as an entry. So that's my plan on Pound USD. Euro USD, I'm still hoping for a retracement into this level here. If I don't get it, I might wait for a candle close below this level. Then we'll have to use this structure here as the entry to be tagged in. I am not sure where I put my stop loss placement yet, but that is that plan. So I'll just keep my eyes on Pound USD because I'll place my entry straight after this 15-minute closes bearish. So weekly is wicked quite up high into the previous monthly. A nice reversal pattern on the daily. Okay, I'm about to put my entry in on Pound USD. Alright, so it's just pretty much whatever I get tagged first on. And then whatever I don't get tagged in, I'm going to close the pending order. There's actually more room to the previous daily wick on Pound USD, because that is directly on 1 to 2 risk reward here, whereas I need a little bit more on Euro USD. Just going to be doing some work on the side, so I'm just going to set some alerts here. I actually realized just then that Euro has a lot of high impact news today, so I'm going to delete my order. There's just some discrepancy between Forex Factory and my FX book. So I'm just looking at my FX book on my other computer. Retail sales, high impact on Euro in 30 minutes. Bunch of Euro news, red news, CPI. And then on this, there's CPI, but it's orange folder. There's no retail sales. So that pretty much invalidates my setup on Euro. But I'll still look to take a setup on pound, which I've just been triggered in now on my MT5. So I don't know why this FXCM is not my broker, so I'm in Pepperstone. So I'm actually in this setup on that's where I got in, but it doesn't look like it's activated on this broker, so let's just move my trade here to make it look like I'm tagged. Stop loss is at 172. So we'll aim for 1 to 2 since that's where the previous daily low is. Let's have a quick look at FTMO as well. As you can see, we're up from yesterday around 2k. This will be today's first trade. Tagged in on pound USD, risking 1%. Okay. Did I unmute myself? I did. Okay, so 1.34908 is my TP. And this is probably all I have for today because I don't see any other potential setups for the moment anyway. Okay, let's see how we go. So the fact that the 15-minute candle closed bearish at that fair value gap shows me that there obviously is some resistance there, but you know, the next move is probably going to stop me out if we break above this level. But we're just rinsing, repeating from the trade plan. So this is where I'll go risk-free. Right about there. I'll consider trailing my stops to half when price creates a new low below this level here. And then obviously take profit will be at 1 to 2. So if the direction is correct, in line with the previous daily close, and this should technically flip back bearish. The expansion should happen after this move here, as this swing point has formed. Continue doing some work. Okay, we're getting a bit more volume in here now. Unfortunately, not into my direction. But that's okay. It is what it is. If we lose this one. So we got 8 minutes until the high impact news on Euro, which I do think that it would affect pound as well, but not to the same extent. So we'll see what happens, I guess. Euro is pushing super bullish. USD is now breaking below this low now, so it's looking pretty bearish. This is probably going to be a stop. It'll take a miracle for this to actually come back to the downside. Guess we'll just see how price reacts around this high here, but don't get stopped by the spreads. You right there, puppy? Good boy. So there's actually another fair value gap here that price could react to, but you know, I think if we're closing above this one, then I do think this is probably going to be a stop. Looking more and more like a stop, guys. Yeah, I think this will take me out. Think I'm gonna be out here. Yep, I'm out. It is what it is. Just delete all these. Well, day 2 minus day 2 minus 1 for the day. Euro is still holding at that level though. Could wait for the news to pass and see what happens. Alright, let's see what happens in the next 4 minutes on your USD. much did I lose on that? 1.3k. Ugh. It's just a bit over 1% there, but it is what it is. Oh, look at that wick. Tagged out by spreads. Okay, so we're going to wait for the news on Euro to hit in 2 minutes, and then if structure's not too bad, around 1-2 minutes after, we can look for a potential setup. But I don't think there will be anything. So if I got in, that would have been my setup here on Euro. Oh no, sorry, I said my setup would be down here, but this is reacting to the fair value gap. Okay, I'm just going to say right now, I'm going to take another stab at pound USD if structure does not completely stuff up from this move. So 30 seconds. Go 8 seconds. That didn't really do anything, did it? That literally did not do anything on Euro. Well, if that's the case, then I might just enter in on Euro USD, because that should have made a move by now. Okay, because price actually came back into this level, there was no reaction from this news that just came out on retail sales. I'm just going to short this setup here, which I've just done an instant execution on. So let's go to Euro here. So I've been tagged in on FTMO, but on this entries at 166. I thought there was going to be a much bigger move here, but apparently not. Okay, this is my last setup for the day. 1 to 2. So I was going to take another stab on pound USD because I thought the structure on Euro USD was going to be completely messed up, but it's actually much better than what pound's looking like at the moment. So, okay, gotta readjust this stop, this take profit here. 844. Last trade. Fingers crossed. Whatever happens, happens. Have a quick look at the DXY here. Still holding. AU USD CAD still pushing bullish. I don't think price is moving on this broker. What's going on? My MT5's moving, but this isn't moving. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, so just going over this again. Daily, bearish from yesterday. 4 hour swing formation, sweep of the previous 4 hour candle close, market structure shift, change state of delivery, retest at a lower time frame PRA, SMT, has everything. I don't know what's going on with the price feed for FXCM, but I feel like this is going to gap because nothing's moving. I really don't know what's going on with FXCM's price feed here, so let's just have a look at this instead. So we'll just go off this. there's that gap that I was talking about. Obvious delay in data feed on FXCM. How annoying. But as you can see, price is into profit now. Yeah, most of these pairs look like shit now. Okay, so we know that this is what the structure looks like. So we've created that retest of the fair value gap, looking like we're going to create the new low. So this is currently a bearish move. So what I'm going to do is, if we can close below this level here, I will consider moving my stops to half. So that's this low here. And then take profit. I'll put in the alert. Four-hour looks very nice. If we look at this side of the charts, we can see here that that wick was created, respected the sweep of the early Asia 4-hour candle here. Now we just need that expansion to the downside. We just need that push. DXY has flipped back bullish here, which is a good sign. Pound USD really screwed us over. Like, it didn't even hit my stop loss, but spreads got me out on this one. But you know, these things happen. These things happen, and it is what it is. So we'll continue monitoring on this screen now. I just find the charting much easier on this than MT5. I'm out of water. Alright, one of my alerts went off. So we had a 15-minute bearish close below this level here, which creates a 15-minute order block. So I'm going to trail my stop loss to half, because there shouldn't be any reason for price to move back to the upside. That would be a bit silly in terms of price action. So what is my 6.1? Okay, be around here somewhere. $997. Wait, sorry, did I read that correctly? Yeah, 6. Wait, sorry. 8. Okay. Okay, this is my stop loss here. We're almost going to be at break even as well. Getting a risk-free trade, which I didn't actually put in my level for some reason. Did I forget? I swear I did that. I must have forgot. Or maybe I accidentally deleted. Just gonna have a quick look at what pound USD is doing after I got wicked out. Of course, of course, of course. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. So this should be the expansion now of that daily candle. Let's have a look. So we're flipping from bullish to bearish now on the daily. We'll just keep watching from this angle here. FTMO would have been trailing as well. Yep, it's around that. Why is my profit less than... Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Well, I'm risk-free now. I've just extended that take profit by ever so slightly. So this is looking very good, obviously. Hopefully take profits is going to be smashed in a moment. We've got a risk-free trade. We're down 1R for the day so far, so if we win this we'll be up 1R. Let me delete this. Just a little bit more, man. Just a little bit more. What's DXY doing? Oh, big move to the upside. This is what we want. Okay. This should be hitting that previous daily low and the New York low as well. Based off that big move. The daily bias, everyone, it is so important, linking it to your time frames. Come on. Oh, take profit, guys. What a trade. What a trade. Jesus, man. Jesus. Feel like I didn't even earn that much from that setup because of the initial stop loss and the slippage on that one, which was rough. So as you can see, I only gained like just less than 0.5 risk reward here, but profits are profits, I guess. We're still up for the day. Man, that GU loss took so much, man. And for some reason, I only got 1.8 risk reward on that one on FTMO. But you know, I didn't want to get greedy and target anything lower than the previous daily low. Otherwise, I'd risk price reacting off this and going back to break even. So I'm very happy that we're in profit for the day. Man, it looks so good now, doesn't it? Looks so good. Pound USD absolutely did me over today. It is what it is. Is what it is. DXY pushing bullish. Alright. Cool. Jeez, what a day. Okay, let's have a quick recap. Initially DXY. We planned this out, right? We were looking for bullish sentiment based off the previous daily close. So anticipating today to turn bullish, looking for that swing formation here, which formed at this 4-hour fair value gap here after a change in state delivery. As you can see here, simply looking for the trend change on the lower time frame. So we had a change in state delivery. Once this high was broken, around the time of my entry was when this was a retest, market structure shift. As you can see, price did come back to previous Asia low for another sweep for the continuation to the upside. Now this is what caused my stop loss on pound USD. As you can see here, slippage, otherwise that would have been a banger as well. But luckily got back into Euro USD because so let me just get the economic calendar up here. Hold on, I'm just bringing it over. So as you can see, we look at Forex Factory, right? Look at Forex Factory, orange folder. We had retail sales here, which is yellow folder. But on this, you can see here retail sales, high impact. So I was anticipating, like, I find my Forex book more reliable in terms of the economic calendar. So I would have thought that was going to have a much higher impact in terms of price action. That's why I was tossing up on going back into pound USD again. But there wasn't much move. As you could see, well, if we look at the price feed on FTMO, you can see that there wasn't much reaction at all. So, you know, maybe Forex Factory yellow folder was correct in that it's not high impact. But due to that, I was able to get a re-entry in just below the fair value gap here because price was holding and price action wasn't completely screwed over after the news. And yeah, you guys witnessed it all. So daily Euro USD bearish, simply anticipating a continuation for today's session. Looking for a swing on the 4-hour time frame, which we have after the sweep of the early Asia 4-hour candle here. Mid Asia candle closed bearish, simply looking for a continuation in the next 4-hour during the London session as volume kicks in. Pattern on the 15-minute, sweep of the high, SMT, change of state delivery, market structure shift, retest at a PD array. It was either going to be an order block somewhere around here that I had marked initially, or the fair value gap, as you can see right here. instant execution because there wasn't a limit at the time. 1 to 2, aimed for the previous daily low. And now it looks like today is going to close. We'll get rid of this arrow. Today is going to close bearish as well. And if tomorrow, if this closes bearish today, then tomorrow we could probably look for sells back to this low here. Whew. Well, I think that ends the session then, guys, because I'm done. 2 trades ending in profit, 1 loss, 1 win. There's no other setups that I really want to take. USD CAD's already pushed, didn't swing back. Euro JPY, no setup, push phase. Pound JPY, no setup, push phase. Yen is actually more messy anyway, so I reckon tomorrow, let's have a quick look at tomorrow's news. Jolts, oh, that might affect the way price looks tomorrow. Unemployment claims, the start of NFP from tomorrow as well. Might not even trade for the rest of the week, based off this. Actually, let's have a look at what my Forex book says. So, yeah, a lot of high impact news this week, and a bunch of red on Friday. Cool. Well, look, I'm glad we got a live session in, because yesterday, for some reason, just refused to work, couldn't link up OBS with YouTube, and it was just a pain in the ass, so did that pre-recorded, which you'll see soon anyway. So yeah, that ends the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll have another look at the profit from today. $485. So that puts us up around 0.5 R for the day, and then let's just go to all history here. 2.4k, which if this is the last trade of the week, that ain't too bad for 2 days worth of trading 1 week, right? So catch you all in the next one.